Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're on season 5, episode 7 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. She fighting someone from Kiss?
You smell this bad when you were alive?
Oh, no way you got one up on her. That was a short, like intro bit. No? Jesus, that looks bad as well. Oh, you didn't kill him either.
You're going?
There's no way. What's happening? Riley.
What happened?
I mean, this doesn't happen. Oh, Angel's gonna be in this one.
I still think you need to see a real doctor.
That would put me in a real hospital, which would get my real mom real freaked out. Accelerated healing powers come with the Slayer package.
What do you think they were?
Vampire.
How many?
1. He just beat me.
That ever happened before?
At once.
And if you're asking how it happened, I don't... Dawn! Sorry to interrupt the sexcapades. I just wanted to tell you that Mom's coming.
Are you disinfecting something?
Oh, mine. Some nail polish experiments are doomed before they even begin.
So Dawn's like covering for Buffy at this point?
Who's the man? You are. A very short, annoying man. I got it. You're covered. Just lucky it's not bikini season.
So,
Oh, they're getting real cute.
You take the gang along with?
I will patrol with the group tonight.
When do I get to patrol? Not until you are never.
What's with the hand move?
I think it breaks down to choo-choo.
It probably means to follow him.
Ask. Hey, Riley! I'll take the cemeteries. You guys get the bronze.
Are we not being covert enough?
Just ditch the chips.
Done.
Just after I have a handful of them first.
Where are the details of the Slayer's last battle? You know, what made that fight special? Why did she lose?
She's worried that this is the end of her journey.
I slipped up, Giles. And there's nothing in any of these books to help me understand why.
The problem is, after a final battle, the Slayer's not
It's okay to use the D word, Giles.
dead. There's no one left to tell the tales. What?
No way. He did kill her a load. Was it 16 or something? Or 6? 16 seems pretty high.
You killed 2 of them.
2? Where did I get 16 or 6 from?
You're gonna show me how.
I just make stuff up at this point, I'm sorry. But 2, I mean, there's still a lot, you know? Still more than none.
Tell the tale, you get the cash.
That's usually how it works, right?
We fought, I won, the end. Pay up.
That's not what
What did you want, eh? It's not about the moves, love. Since I agreed to your little proposition, we can do this my way. Spicy buffalo wings.
Well, good shout. He's turning this into a date.
Some nasty thing got a taste of you.
I'm fine. Just tell me what I want to know.
No one's narrating on an empty stomach here.
We need more scenes with these
Born
two.
this big a pain in the ass?
I've always been bad.
Oof. It's getting hot in here now.
You're radiant.
I didn't even recognize him.
What's another word for gleaming? But the bother is nothing rhymes, you see.
I am shooketh.
Cecily.
1880.
What do you make of this rash of disappearances?
I prefer not to think of such dark, ugly business at all. I prefer placing my energies into creating things of beauty.
Don't withhold, William.
Please, it's not finished.
My heart expand. 'Tis grown a bulge in it. Your beauty effulgent. Effulgent.
I did not expect him to be like this.
They call him William the Bloody because of his bloody awful poetry.
I'd rather have a railroad spike through my head than listen to that awful stuff.
Cecily?
Oh,
I recognise her.
your poetry, it's not written about me, are they?
Yes.
Every syllable.
Oh, God.
That's not the reaction that you wanted, eh?
I love you, Cecily.
Please, stop.
I know I'm a bad poet, but I'm a good man. All I ask is that you try to see me.
I do see you. That's the problem.
What?
You're nothing to me, William.
Jesus, careful. Cecily with the stingers there.
You're beneath me.
And she just keeps going. What a bitch. She could have just said, "Oh, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way." Does she have to say those things? Oh, here he is. Angel and Darla.
And I wonder what possible
Oh, Drusilla.
and brought this dashing stranger to tears.
Wish to be alone.
But Spike, I miss you.
Burning baby fish swimming all round your head. Your wealth lies here and here.
Her accent's changed on it. I mean, I know his has as well.
You walk in worlds the others can't begin to imagine.
Yes. I mean, no. Mother's expecting me.
I see what you want. Something effulgent.
Interesting use of word.
Do you want it?
God, yes.
Are you sure? And just like that, Spike was born. Ow. Ow.
That's him.
It's hilarious. Of all the vamps to actually get one up on Buffy, he looks like that.
Sounds like a party in there.
Forget about crashing. We'll come back at daybreak when they're asleep and we're better armed.
So you traded up on the food chain. Then what?
No, please. Becoming a vampire is a profound and powerful experience. I was through living by society's rules. Of course, in order to do that, I had to get myself a gang.
It's mad how different he is now.
Why don't we kill you? What's that?
It's Spike now. This is not a reputation we need.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I sully our good name? We're vampires. I'll take a good roll any day.
And every time you do, we become the hunted.
Don't you ever get tired of fights you know you're gonna win?
No, a real kill. A good kill. It takes pure artistry. If I can't teach you, maybe someday an angry crowd will. Or the Slayer.
Ah, so that's where it all begins.
What's a slayer?
Oh, now he's listening.
That I was obsessed.
So how'd you kill her?
Yeah, you should ask. Lesson the first. A slayer must always reach for her weapon. I've already got mine.
Aren't there people around there?
Good thing, too.
No one saw that?
Got nothing to fear. Nothing but one goal. That's you, honey. Back then, it was her.
It's not going to have been him that's actually done it, is it? Or it's going to be sort of an accident that he ends up winning.
Just like I pictured it. It's good for you?
That's my guess. Oh, no, it was him.
Sorry, love. I don't speak Chinese.
Feel like I get used to this.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected. It is his fighting skill, I guess, that got the one Slayer under his belt.
Look at the wonderful mess you've made. That's a slayer you've done in.
Ever hear them say the blood of a slayer is a powerful aphrodisiac? Have a taste.
Oof. I mean, where are they right now? Is there no one else around? Oh yes, a lot of screaming people outside. Don't mind the two of them.
So where have you two been?
Oh, just...
My little Spike just killed himself a slayer.
I guess that makes you one of us.
Don't be so glum, mate.
I smell fear.
And this whole place reeks of it.
It's intoxicating.
Rebellion's starting to bore me.
What a mad foursome.
That's the best night of my life. What are you looking at?
You got off on it.
Suppose you're telling me you don't?
This is a similar convo to what Faith was having with her way back when.
And all we need is for one of us, just one, to have the thing we're all hoping for.
And that would be what?
One good day. Hey, you're starting to think you're immortal.
Not really. I just know I can handle myself.
And how do you explain this?
So that's it? Lesson over?
Not even close.
I want more of them. I actually want more of them. Like, where was it where he turned to this? Obviously, I'm guessing when the first kill made him the Spike that he is today. Or give him that hunger. When did the hair come in? When did the clothes come in?
Give it to me.
Lesson the second. Ask the right questions. The question isn't how'd I win. The question is why'd they lose?
How'd you kill him, Spike?
You're not ready to know.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're like this.
Here it is. Here's the hair.
For the second, I shared a touch of your style. She was cunning, resourceful. Oh, did I mention? Hot. I could have danced all night with that one.
You think we're dancing?
That's all we've ever done.
I think we're dancing.
And the thing about the dance is, you never get to stop. Every day you wake up, it's the same bloody question what haunts you. It's today the day I die. Death is on your heels, baby. It's gonna catch you. Part of you wants it.
I like how they're doing the transitions. Oh.
Death is your art. You make it with your hands day after day. Part of you is desperate to know what's it like. She merely wanted it. Every slayer has a death wish.
Holy.
Even you. Sooner or later, you're gonna want it. And the second that happens, you know I'll be there. I'll slip in.
You'll slip it in? Oh, but what? So he's basically saying that they want to die in the second that he notices that weakness he's in.
Get out of my sight, Spike.
Oh, did I scare you? Do something about it. Hit me. Give it me good, Buffy. Do it.
Spike.
He'd get off on it.
What the hell are you doing?
You know you want to dance.
Say I do want to. It would never be you.
There's your money.
You're beneath
Who
me.
won? Oh, wow. She went there. Repeating the words of Cecily. Oh, he's angry now. He is angry now. He do be fuming.
Beneath me. I'll show her the 6 bloody feet beneath me.
You are so sensitive.
He is a sensitive boy, really, for a vamp, isn't he?
Why can't you kill her?
You're the one who keeps bringing her up. I haven't said a word about the...
Oh, 1998.
I can still see her floating all around you. You're all covered with her. I look at you, all I see is the Slayer.
Interesting.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I didn't like the answer there. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Where are you going?
I'm staying overnight at the hospital for observation. I'm getting a CAT scan. Even if there is something, it's still very early. If they didn't see it before, I'm gonna be fine.
Oh, she better be. You better be, Joyce.
What do you want now?
What's wrong?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is there something I can do?
Oh my god. Just put the weapon down that I was going to kill you with. 1 second. So you're going to hug her? God, that big exhale he did at the end. I really enjoyed that episode. Like, it was so good. Like, really, really good. I think that James Masters is fantastic at playing Spike. And I was really surprised at the guy he was prior to being turned. Didn't expect that at all. I thought he'd be like how he is now, but, you know, human. I just thought he'd be a bit of a ruffian, you know? But he was very, I mean, he was into poetry. He was very soft. He was sensitive. And I'm saying this like in past tense, but I guess he's still got those characteristics. I mean, the second he saw Buffy there upset, his whole body language and everything changed in that moment. He was just, his guard dropped. All he wanted to do was help her in that moment, which is very strange for a vampire, and especially strange for one that has a history like Spike has, you know? His relationship with Drew as well was explored a little bit deeper in this one, and I loved seeing that. I think that it added weight to their relationship, because from what I saw, I mean, we're going back way back when now, we're on season 5 right now, but the small stuff that I did see, it felt very, you know, lustful and passionate, and he loved her. That's the vibe that I got. Like, he was infatuated with Drew. She was just a bit loopy. Whereas seeing this episode, I think added a new view on Drew, because she was still a bit kooky, but not to the extent that she was when we saw her, when she was introduced in the show. Obviously, the vampires are supposed to, you know, feed and kill off humans, and that's how they survive, and he had to get his way into the group. Angel wouldn't just let him in. He had to earn his place, and killing that first Slayer got him in, and he'd become obsessed with it. He was hungry for the kill, for that chase, for that title. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that prior to being Spike, he was mocked, he was laughed at, he was teased for showing how much of a emotional guy he was, how much heart he had, and how sensitive he was. So because he was teased for that, I feel like he's got that little gremlin inside of his head now, saying like, I'm bad to the bone, you know, I'm someone to be feared. Like, don't laugh at me. Like, I'm tough, you know? And I think having this chip put in his head has kind of reverted him back to his true feelings and not this facade that he puts on. I mean, I could be totally wrong. He could just be, you know, the soulless thing, and that's it. It could be very black and white, but to me, what I've seen so far is that he's shown a lot more empathy and understanding to humans than what other vampires have. Like these vampires that just get staked left, right, and center have no soul. Their empathy is non-existent. Emotion is non-existent, other than, you know, the anger emotion and hunger. But the only other vampire that we've seen like this is Angel, and he's got a curse on him, you know? He's been given that soul. So Spike he seems different. He seems kind of special to the others. I'm wondering if drinking from the Slayer has had like a different effect on him, maybe. I don't know. But I found it really, really interesting how he was saying that it's the Slayer's choice really when they die. It's why they lose, not why he wins. It's not a physicality thing. It's more of a mental, emotional thing. That fear, that want, and it's as if they're ready to go. So then their guard is dropped. And I think that was kind of eye-opening for Buffy, because I mean that random vampire got a hit on her, and it was like a shock. Like, why? What more can I do to avoid this happening? I know I'll speak to Spike because he's killed 2 already. Unless you ask me at the beginning of this, and it's 16 apparently. But no, 2. He's killed 2 Slayers, so maybe he can give me advice and pointers on, you know, my fighting skills. And I think her being told that it's got nothing to do with that was like an added weight on her mind. And then obviously when she's going back home and then finding out that her mum is sick, which I am not okay with, by the way, she's just broke down, completely and utterly broke down. And he did say that it's the Scoobies, it's her family, it's, you know, her little sister that is keeping her going, keeping her fight up, keeping her strong. Like the support of those loved ones is what gives her a buff in comparison to past Slayers. I mean, even in comparison to Faith didn't have that. And look what happened to her. It's these people in her life, like Giles and everyone, that's just keeping her strong. Yeah, Joyce is at risk at the minute, and yeah, the vampire got a drop on her. It's a scary thing, really, really scary thing. So the thing that can make you the strongest can be your weakness as well. Fascinating. I genuinely enjoyed this though. Like I say, I would want more scenes. I love seeing Spike and Buffy together, and I know that I shouldn't. Like, he's a bad guy, but like, there's just something about them scenes that, you know, I'm into it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. If you did, give it a cheeky thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to as well. And yeah, as always, no pressure, but I'd love to have you. I hope to see you for the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye. Now it's time for a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen the lovely Christopher, and this is from my 503 reaction, and they say, again, we see Riley try and be the support for Buffy. She said last episode that she wants to be taken care of, and Riley seems to be doing it. He was rubbing her shoulders so she could relax, but then she got distracted by the fighting. But he reassures her that he loves every part of Buffy, even though he feels like she doesn't love him. Reading this comment, it's reminded me that at times I think I am a little harsh when it comes to Riley and Buffy's relationship. So Riley, to be honest, because he is genuinely a nice guy. He really, really is. And he does love Buffy a lot. Like, he will do anything for her. I think it's just this woe is me that he's going through right now that is getting a bit tiresome, because he's sort of going around in a loop and nothing is changing. But yet he's staying there and he's continuing to try. And I don't think it's good for him, you know? If he isn't getting what he wants out of that relationship, he needs to make that decision. Otherwise, he's going to be lost for a while. He's going to struggle for a while. I know, do you think Buffy loves him as well? I know that he feels like she doesn't, but I do think she does. I just don't think it's in the level of, you know, say what she had with Angel. It's a different. With Angel, it was like an everything type of thing. It was very heated, very heavy, high emotion all of the time. And I think that with Riley, it's just a comfort. That right now it's a calming, which I think is good for her. I do think it's good for her, but it's not that passion. It's not that weight that she had. It's just a different kind of love. I'm not saying that it's a bad one. It's just different. But I do think it's bad for Riley because he isn't getting what he wants out of the relationship. Whereas I feel like Buffy is, and she's content with going with it because she's getting what she wants from it. It's Riley that isn't. I think he's wanting her to change. And I don't think she will, because in her eyes, she's content with it. She's not doing anything wrong. I don't know. It's a complicated one, really, and I'll probably end up changing my opinions the more I watch. But yeah, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying finding out more about the characters, and I'm enjoying my opinions changing as and when that we go along. And I hope you're enjoying listening to them. And thank you so much, Chris, for leaving your lovely comment and for supporting as always. And if anyone else would like to leave a comment, please do so. I always love to read them. And who knows, maybe your comment will appear at the end of one of my videos as well. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one. Bye guys.